Welcome everybody. This is Alba Weinman.
And Antonio Sangio, welcome.
And right now we are in my home in Miami, and I have the pleasure of having Antonio here for a visit.
Yeah, unexpected visit.
Unexpected visit. This was nothing that was expected. Right now I'm on vacation. Just finished painting my house, getting things organized for sessions coming up, and we have a lot going on this year.
Yeah. We have a few classes scheduled, which I'm really grateful for. And what do you want to tell them about the classes that are coming? We have what coming next?
Well, the first thing we want to talk about is the first place we're going to go to, and that is
LA.
LA,
right?
In LA, we're going to be doing an introspective hypnosis class. I'm going to be doing some sessions. They're already booked, but we're doing a class there. And we were just talking here in my living room, just what we're going to be doing. And this is a class that if you have no experience whatsoever in hypnosis, you can go.
You can go. It is structured in a way that you can learn. We're going to build up little by little. Mm-hmm. You will learn hypnosis from the basics. Right?
From the basics, how to put somebody into a trance, very easy trance, and then what to do as we go into a session. So if you've never had any hypnosis experience, this is a class for you. Mm-hmm. But if you have had hypnosis experience,
this is the class for you.
This is the class for you.
Yeah, because you will learn different tools, you will learn new tools, you will learn how to adapt to the session, you will learn about flexibility. And some of you might not notice how to help spirits attached to your clients, spirit attachment, right? Mm-hmm. So we're going to learn that as well.
Yeah. And some of you who practice other hypnosis, for example, I went to hypnotherapy class for a long time. I learned many techniques, but in hypnotherapy, we really didn't touch too much on spirit attachments. In the class that I went to, we did, but not enough to really learn how to handle them and how to do it in a loving way. And in this class, we do teach you how to work with these attachments in a way that benefits not only your client, but the spirit.
And the spirit is a lost soul that needs help and is attached to your client. Now, just keep in mind, we're not talking about a spirit possession.
Exactly.
It's not a possession. It's an attachment. They attach to your client's energetic field. Mm-hmm. And when they do that, they transmit their emotions, their addictions, their belief system. It's them without a body.
Exactly.
Right?
But they do, think of it as a tick that takes from you but also transmits.
Lyme disease.
It's like, a tick with Lyme disease. It's taking from you energy for itself, but it's also transmitting what it has. So that's what happens with these attachments. So we teach you how to do that. And we're very excited about this class. You asked for us to go out to the West Coast.
Yes, and we have a few people registered already. I would say a little bit less than 50%, I will say, for the class, which is okay. It's still beginning with January.
Right.
But if you live in the West Coast, go ahead and register because we don't know when we're going back to the West Coast.
Exactly. Antonio's home base is North Carolina. That's where you live.
Yeah.
And that's where we like to do our classes because obviously we don't have to pay for a hotel, for our stay and stuff. And so it's a little bit more economical for us, and it's easier to transport chairs and things like that we need to do because we use big chairs in our class when we're
zero gravity chairs for day 5 when everybody facilitates
which
sessions.
Is right behind you.
Oh yeah, sure. Okay.
This is funny because Antonio is here and he and I have almost the same exact equipment because when he gets something,
I share it with her.
He shares it with me and I get it. And
you have to buy it.
Yeah, he tells me you have to buy this now, and
and you do the same.
I do the same thing. I do the same thing.
We have the same equipment.
So right now we've set up like a little studio here with all the equipment that he has also in his place. So we've got lights and cameras and everything going on. Mm-hmm. So it's really interesting how both of us learn together, and we like to share with each other what we're doing.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So LA is our next class, but then after that we go overseas.
After that, we're going to Australia.
To Australia, to Sydney.
In June.
Yes.
Right? June.
June.
Australia. And that's going to be very interesting. A lot of people ask us to go to Australia.
Yes.
So last year we went to New Zealand, and 50% of the people that attended to that class were from Australia.
Can you believe that? So
That's amazing.
We're going to Australia now. I am working on doing a gathering there. I don't think you're going to be there at that time. It's a week earlier.
No.
But I am working on doing a gathering there, so I hope you will attend. I'm also going to be scheduling some sessions while I'm there. So I hope to see you either at the gathering, at the class, or at one of my sessions. And then we're going overseas another way.
Netherlands. We're going back to the Netherlands, but this time it's different. You want to tell them about?
Oh, this is going to be different. Now, if you've seen some of the videos about last Samaya, Samaya is a beautiful center. It used to be a monastery for nuns, and it's a beautiful place, just amazing place to have this. And this time we're taking over the entire place.
We booked the entire place to make sure there's room for everybody, and that we can do whatever we need to do during the whole time we're there. And when we say whatever we need to do, is that it's not that just the regular 8-hour class. This is a class/retreat.
Right. So what happens in the class is we start to build up the momentum in the class. Everybody gets to meet each other. You start meeting your new friends in the class. Afterwards, we eat dinner together. So we have communal dinners, so it's a big dining room. We have lunch together, and then after that, we're going to be doing some sessions.
Yeah, the idea is that you will learn the theory, and you're going to practice yourself during the class. But then we would like you to get more exposure to hypnosis.
Yes.
So my idea and Alba's idea is to facilitate sessions after dinner. Let's say we pick a volunteer and we facilitate a session on, let's say, on Monday. On Tuesday, maybe Alba does a session. On maybe, I don't know, on Wednesday we do a group regression. So every day from Monday to Thursday, we're going to have an activity after class. Yes. So you will not only be able to learn hypnosis during class and practice, but see how we do it, how we manage our session, and how everything fits in place.
Yes. Now the fun thing about these classes is that there's a lot of interaction between Antonio and I.
Like ping pong.
It's like back and forth, back and forth. Antonio teaches the class 100%, but we have difference of opinion. He doesn't do what I do, and I don't do what he does sometimes. And sometimes we do the same thing. So in those classes, you're going to learn when I don't do it the way he does it, and vice versa.
Yeah.
So that's what's great about going to these classes, is that you're going to hear both our points of view.
You get 2 points of view, which is great. You
Yes.
know? And sometimes you will hear me saying, no, I don't do it that way because of this reason. And Alba will say, no, I don't do it that way because of such and such reason. But the truth is that it works, regardless of which approach we take, it works.
Right. So that's what's fun about being in that class, is that you get to see, it's almost like watching a brother and sister fighting it out all the time in class, which it becomes really funny, because that's how we talk. It's like we're family, and you hear the interaction all the time.
Yeah.
So after Samaya,
we're thinking about scheduling a class. We were not thinking, we already made a decision. We're going to schedule a class in Charlotte.
Yes.
We are not saying when yet.
We have to still work out the specifics with the hotel, but hopefully those who cannot make it to the West Coast will schedule their vacation time or whatever to see us in North Carolina. And that, again, is a whole week. It's 5 days of class. And there is so much information packed into these classes. You just have no idea. And the funny thing is that while you're in that class, things happen.
Yes, because as we are practicing, or as you will be practicing with your peers, you're actually releasing emotions. When you release emotions, you will see certain symptoms starting to manifest, or maybe just disappear. By day 5, all those symptoms are really at the surface.
Yes.
Really to be worked on, and we accomplish that facilitating sessions in groups. We put people in groups, maybe 5 or 6, and they start facilitating their own sessions. Beautiful things take place.
Yes.
It is normal for people on the fourth day saying, Antonio, I am feeling this, I am having this symptom, I feel anxious, or I feel nervous, or I'm having whatever symptom. I said, everything is okay. That's exactly where you need to be, because on day 5, we're going to take care of that with the sessions.
Exactly.
So you get healing from the well, I don't want to say healing. I mean, you heal yourself, or you put in a better state of being.
And you get to meet so many new friends. When you spend 5 days all day with these people, and they're your group, you really get to know them. And we've had people who've made friends, and now they're just they're like glue, because they really they've met. Like it's almost like family.
Yeah. So what happened is that after day 5, for live classes, I accept them into the Introspective Hypnosis Practitioners Group. It's a private group, and we support each other. We're always in contact. So you will be in contact with people that practice in the same technique in different countries. But they also create their own group, and they're always in contact. They're always in contact. It's great. It's like meeting members of your soul family. Yeah,
exactly.
So it's very nice.
So we were just talking about this before we did this recording, and I said, we need to share this with people, because we really are so excited about this year 2020. We have so much going on. We're going to be traveling a lot.
Yes.
I've got gatherings all over the place. You've got right now.
I have friends in a few days, and then I'm going to Spain for a different reason. I'm taking a class myself.
Yes.
In Spain, in March, we're going to Peru.
Yes, we're going to Cusco and Machu Picchu. That's already sold out, but my gathering is still open if you want to be there. Tabash will be channeled by Blair Styrer there, and Geraldine Orozco will be there.
Yes.
So if you're near or around Peru, in March, we're going to have a gathering there.
Yeah, April is Los Angeles.
April is Los Angeles. Then Antonio and I are going to actually be going to a class together in Mexico. That has nothing to do with you, but we're just taking another class for some more learning.
That's in May. Yeah.
That's in May. And like I said, we have a lot going on. I have gatherings almost every week in April. I'm going to have a gathering in LA, then a gathering in Albuquerque, Las Vegas, Albuquerque, and Oklahoma City.
Lots of gatherings.
And Burlington, Vermont. So all of you Canadians out there that want to see me, I do not travel to Canada. So if you want to see me, I'm doing these gatherings close to the coast of Canada, so you could come see me. And I'd love to see you there. We use some equipment. Antonio and I both use equipment now to enhance the experience of the regressions. We use these headphones, silent sound headphones, that when you're doing a group regression with me, I give you eye masks so that you can blind out the light. And
that isolates you completely, and then you can be on your own space.
And then I have the headphones, which means I will be speaking to you directly into your ears, which makes the experience so nice.
It's great.
So the regressions that I do, and I have one coming up next month in Miami. So it's a lot of gatherings. I don't know what's happening after August. I'm going to organize Cape Town, also Cape Town gathering, and an African safari.
That's nice.
Now, a safari is not where you shoot animals. You shoot them with your cameras.
You like sightseeing, right?
You're sightseeing, nice. And it's really great. Just like we did in Samaya, I'm actually renting the entire lodge out, and it's just going to be us. And every morning and every afternoon we go out on an expedition, game drive, and see the animals. So I hope that you will join me on the safari. That's the end of August, and then after that, I don't know.
Good. Yeah, and I mean that's for you. And in between, I'll be scheduling on live online introspective hypnosis classes, but there's been a change. People were requesting for more time during the class. It's a lot of information, a lot of material, and so I decided to add one more date. So now it's a 4-day class, the online class, and we cover the same information and it's the same material, less the practice I would normally do in a live class. And then what else, Alba? We've been thinking about even adding one more day to the live class. We don't know when that's going to take place.
We don't know
that's
yet.
in the works.
But that's what we were talking about
Yeah.
before we started this recording, is that we really want to cover a lot more in the class than what you've been receiving if you've gone to one of our classes. There's certain subjects we want to really dive deeper into, and that would take another whole day to do. So we're thinking about adding another day. It would be very robust.
And the reason why we're doing this is because I do not believe in levels. I don't want to do an introspective hypnosis level 1, level 2, level 3, or expert level. I don't know. I don't believe in levels. All you need to facilitate an introspective hypnosis sessions is shared with you during the class. You have everything. But you decide which level you want to be at. So if you want to be at level 1 yourself, then you use the easy inductions. If you want to be at level 2, you use more complicated inductions. But every time you learn something new and you need to, I found this in my session, let me remember, you go back to the manual, because you do receive a manual with a lot of instructions, a lot of information. You will find whatever you needed to review. So we're gonna give you everything you need to facilitate an introspective hypnosis session. And I don't want you to come back another day and spend your, plane tickets and hotel and transportation just to add to learn one or more 2 things. It doesn't make sense. We'll give you everything you need, and then you decide what to do with it. As long as you practice and dedicate time.
Yeah, you're not going to leave the class being an expert hypnotist. That comes with practice.
It's practice. Okay,
we give you what you need, and you have to practice. It's almost like if we were to give you a recipe book of ingredients for cooking, and we gave you a class to teach you how to cook, but you have to practice how to cook. It can't be like one time and that's it. So Antonio and I practice all the time, and when we learn a new skill, we learn a new technique, we try it. So that is why we feel comfortable with what we're doing, is because we practice all the time.
Sometimes it's challenging, and sometimes we have ourselves challenging sessions. It happens to everybody. We learn from them. We never give up. We keep learning, we keep evolving, and the same thing happens to everybody. You just need to spend time, dedicate time to this, and not to give up the first or second time you encounter a challenge during the session.
We have had many challenges, and that's why our friendship is so strong, is because whenever I felt like I was going to give up because I had a bad session, he would coax me to say, no, come on, just keep going. And the same.
And you will do the same for me.
Exactly, because there's many, many, many times where I wanted to give up and not do this anymore. I still do.
It's hard, and the thing is that it doesn't matter how much you know, it doesn't matter how experienced you think you are, you will always find a session that's going to challenge you to take you to the next level. There's always room for improvement.
So we go through this in our class. We are just normal human beings. We don't call ourselves experts. We teach you from our experience.
That's I would say that's the added bonus. You're not just receiving information about hypnosis and procedures and step-by-step instructions. You're receiving experience. Hey, by the way, when I started, I made this mistake. Didn't work for me. Don't make that one. If you're gonna make a new mistake, you're gonna learn from that one. If we're going to share your experience, our experience with you, that's gonna allow you to save time. The do's and don'ts. That's very important.
This is a very authentic class. We will tell you exactly where we messed up, not to do that. We'll tell you where we tripped up, so that you don't, you could recognize it when it comes up, and you don't do the same, or you'll know not to berate yourself because of that. So the class is a great way for you to at least push yourself forward into this wonderful service that you can do for other people.
It's a beautiful journey. We're not the same people we were when we started doing this. We've changed completely, trust me. It's only you're not only helping your clients, you're helping yourself.
Exactly. We've grown a lot. So we really wanted to share this moment with you, this impromptu recording, just to tell you that we really wish that we could see you in 2020. Either at one of our sessions. Antonio has hypnosis sessions. You can sign up for my newsletter. and get sessions with me at one of the gatherings. And those classes.
Live classes, online classes.
Exactly. So if you're following us, it's because you like hypnosis. So think about it. You may like it.
Yeah.
And some people never do hypnosis after they go to the class. They just want to know what it's all about, and that's okay.
And there's a reason why they went there. There's people that just went with a sister to take the class, and they ended up getting something. I mean, they changed. That symptom was gone. That's all it needed to happen during that time.
Exactly.
So you always get something in return.
Yes.
Yeah.
So thank you for watching, putting up with us for this time.
Yeah, thank you.
And Antonio's going to Paris, and I'll be here in Miami, still fixing up my house, getting some pictures up, and getting things done here.
It's looking great already.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a change. Changing out some furniture soon, but things are improving in my life. This was a time that I needed a break. I needed to get things done. It had been 6 years since I had even touched my house. I've been working 7 days a week. So this was a time for me to just ground myself, and it's been a wonderful vacation. I don't know if anybody could tell. Right now my hair is not even styled. This is how I look naturally, and hopefully it's okay.
It's okay, yeah. Keep in contact with us, follow our websites. There are a lot of changes coming for 2020.
Yes.
We're even talking about an additional class, right?
Yeah.
To specialize on one specific topic.
Yes. So
are we ready to share that or not?
No, not yet.
But follow us on our websites, on social media, on YouTube, on Facebook.
Yes.
We might end up organizing a new class, maybe a 2-day class for one specific topic.
Yes. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Until the next time. Bye.
Bye.